society tends to gloss over and make light of men that's involved in abusive marriages and relationships. It's almost like abuse is exclusively uh, geared towards women, and as if a woman can't be abusive to a man. And I get it. Men are more physically stronger than women, although some women are good with them hands. And we talking a lot as if a woman can stand every fight is like a toe to toe, face to face, nose to nose. Man, a woman catch your motherfucking ass off guard cause she can put some pain on you. Easy. I mean some real pain. Put you in the hospital. Ain't like she can't pick up a weapon herself and use it against you. So yes, there are some physical abuse. Most guys don't like to report that. A lot of guys don't want to look weak. But the most pain that I find that women issue out is mental pain, mental anguish. And there's no real measurement, guys, for somebody going into somebody having mental pain. You can't really measure it because you can't see it. It's what's on the inside. A lot of times we don't see that mental pain until it's too late, until that person has spiraled completely out of control. Maybe they decide to take their own life. Maybe they decide to get on drugs. Things of that nature. But we can't hardly measure. But women will issue out mental pain in many different directions. That's why they be so ready to get you to fall in love with them, so they can have that sort of control over you, that mental control, because they know if they want to punish you, or they can punish you when they have that control. When they feel some kind of way, when they disagree with you, whenever they don't like something that you say to them or how you treat them, or they feel like you treat them some kind of way, they want to have that ability to put you under an immense amount of pain. And it can be, and studies show that mental pain and physical pain is measured in the same part of the brain, if I'm saying it right. The brain reacts to physical pain and mental pain the same way. And they also, a lot of ways, of course, they gaslight you to try to make you crazy. They can't take your confidence away from you by speaking about things that you might be insecure about. That's why women always that's why they always trying to find an insecurity about you, so they can see how you react. So whenever the necessary time comes and you do something that they don't like, they can mention it to try to hurt you. That's why they always online trying to embarrass you, trying to expose you. Every time you get into a debate with a woman, it could be a debate where you're just sticking to the point, they start name calling. They try to pick out something that they may feel that you're embarrassed about, to try to cause you some mental pain. That's their normal go-to thing. That's their biggest weapon. That's their biggest weapon, guys. And then when you're in a marriage, the ultimate trump card is to go sleep with another man, because they know that that's going to hurt you to the bottom of your heart. And most men can't get past that. Most men can't get past that, and it's going to hurt you in such a deep way until, man, it'll change your whole life. It depends on how long you've been with that woman, man. You've been with her 10, 15 years. Man, it might take you 6, 7 years to get to where you can even look at yourself in the mirror and feel good about yourself. Have you feeling so inadequate. That's why I tell you guys, protect yourself against falling in love. Protect yourself against the attachment. It's men against the attachment. Men against the attachment. Because you don't have to get in that state. And once you get in that state, you open yourself up to abuse. I mean real abuse, guys. These motherfuckers that had you taking care of their children raising their children from babies all the way up to adults, only to find yourself her leaving you for another man, and the child half-heartedly give you credit for investing all your time, your resources into them and your mentorship. You'll find yourself feeling like you left in the dark. And then the real father come, or excuse me, you left on the outside of the circle. Then when the real father comes in, the child will get a real father all the credit. And that nigga probably ain't been around but a quarter of the time that you was in the child's life. The child ain't finna bond to you like talking about, yeah, they'll respect you and they'll say thank you. But man, shit, they ain't worried about you. Because they don't see you themselves inside of you. And see, these women will have you thinking that, hey, yeah, you're doing the right thing, and you're such a great man, and this is what a real man looks like. They'll sell you on all that bullshit, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit about you and your kids at all. Now look, if we get together, and it's very hard, let's be honest, it's very hard to meet. As the older you get, it's very hard to meet a woman around your age, or around, excuse me, that 35, 36 age range that don't have no kids, at least one. But guys, if you're gonna go into that situation, go into the situation knowing how it is. Don't attach yourself to them damn kids at all. Treat them with respect. Don't abuse them. Treat them like you would any other kid, and leave it at that. Whenever the family if you and the woman go away, man, don't be going around them damn kids, your in-laws, them kids, people. Man, let that shit go. Let that shit go, man. Ain't no use in you hanging around like that. And you got to have that, and you just gotta have that mindset. You got to have that mindset. Because if you don't, man, shit, they gonna have you doing all kind of shit and you ain't finna get nothing out of it. And I can't tell you how many guys that argue me about this goddamn stepdaddy shit. And I'm gonna tell you what these niggas is. These fools are the dudes that they either had a father that their mother pretty much controlled, and she was basically the leader of the house. Yeah, he went out, made the money, bought the home the paycheck. He don't know shit about paying the bills. He don't know shit about making no decisions. If they take a trip, she plan everything. If they making decisions, she make all the decisions. It's yeah, honey, man, that anything. What? Man, you gotta ask my wife. Man, shit, I gotta ask my wife. All that old bullshit. You can't make no decisions for yourself. And that's the kind of guy that raised some of y'all. And the other ones is this, y'all was raised by single mothers. So yeah, y'all come out with this bullshit about a stepfather plays a significant role. Yeah, for the kids. The only person gonna benefit out of that bullshit is the kids. Only person benefited out of the kid, and then after everything's said and done, they're gonna put your ass out in the pasture and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. They're gonna put your ass out in the pasture. Go on, get on out there, and you're gonna be all broken, torn apart. You can't have another relationship for years, not a decent one. Not a decent one. And I ain't talking about to the point where you just having sex. I'm talking about to the point where you just totally have let go all the pain. And because when you're in pain, man, you can be with women and you just don't want to even be the fuck around them. You just don't. All you want to do is have sex, fulfill your need, and then after that, you don't want to really have no conversations. They ask you to go places. They want you to do things. You don't want to be involved with them. You just don't. And that's the effect that the abuse will do to you guys. That's the effect abuse will do to you. It'll make you not want to have any motivation. It'll make you think stupid shit. It just make you want to turn to alternative things like drugs and alcohol. And that's why men's suicide is so high. And financially, they'll ruin you. And you got to deal with the fact that you got to start all over financially. And the courts are going to back the woman. The courts are going to back the woman. You can give up on that damn family counseling shit, because 9 times out of 10, it's always gonna be, even if it's all her fault, or I will just say 95% of her fault. Because, man, I'm going to tell you right now, you could be sitting around and you could be going to work, coming home, doing everything you need to do, showing her all this attention shit, doing sporadic stuff. After a while, she just get bored with you. She just get bored. And then she'll find the little smallest things to say that you done, that she's unhappy about, when she's out there doing shit that she knows she ain't got no business, like sleeping with other niggas, sleeping with other men, and she wants you to take half the blame when only 5% of the blame. And then you go talk to a counselor, and then they're gonna say you need to take half the blame. Oh, you're wrong. This is the type of shit they say. Yes, she's definitely wrong, but they're always gonna put a but in there when it's a woman. Now, if it's you, ain't gonna be no fucking but. You just in the wrong. You just in the wrong. And see, that's why I say, man, we don't have nobody to have our backs. So we have to have our own backs. And you gotta understand that, man, we get abused in these relationships. And we gotta stop doing that, guys. Anyway, until next time.